Studio Lounge interviews brought to you by Valera, Cook Solutions Group, Backbone, and Despite Impossible Podcast. Hey everybody, Mike Lawson here with CU Broadcast. We are here reporting live. Well, it's live right now, but it's recorded.
Okay.
This will go on the blooper reel for sure, Jennifer Oliver. Guess what? You just made the blooper reel, and you didn't have to do anything.
Yes, I was always wanted to be on the blooper reel.
Yes, your career aspirations. Oh my gosh. No. We are here at the California, Nevada, Utah Credit Union League's Rize Conference here in beautiful Palm Desert, California. And in the studio lounge, if you haven't guessed by now, Jen Oliver from Rize Credit Union, right up the road here. You're not quite in Pasadena.
No, Irwindale. It's kind of our home base, but all along the San Gabriel Mountains there.
Gotcha. Yeah. A beautiful part of Los Angeles, that is for sure. Yeah, you did good there for sure. So all right, so you are hanging out here at the old Rize Conference here. Any highlights to share today before we dive into the topic? Because you are just one of the judges for the pitch contest.
Yes,
are you kidding me?
Yes, and you just disclosed my highlight reel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you know what? Actually, this conference is always really, really fun. We are active participants, Rize Credit Union, and I'm also on the California Credit Union League Board, and I'm also the chairman of the Fuel Solutions.
Goodness
so,
gracious.
My goodness, I know.
When do you sleep?
Not very often, but so Rize has always been a big participant because we believe in working with our community and making sure that we're connecting with other credit unions in our community.
Right.
But the highlight was definitely today, so I got to be the judge of the pitch.
Well
so
done.
Rize Credit Union, we have won it all 3 years that's been in existence prior. So we were three-peats.
Oh my gosh. Well,
and I was going to go for 4, but no. You know what? It was time to take a break, and so I got to judge, to be on the other side of the coin. That was really fun.
Well deserved too.
Yeah.
My gosh.
And we had some great pitches today, some really creative, innovative idea.
Yeah.
And I love how it puts people a little bit outside their comfort zone, right? To kind of think a little deeper and a little different, and, and be innovative.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, when we won the first pitch, that particular pitch has had a new life, and it turned into a strategy that we deployed. And just this last year, so 3 years later, we deployed our first, we called it an Amigo Lounge in the community at the YMCA.
Oh, right on.
So we've actually taken a whole new level of the idea that we presented here 3 years ago. So I hope that some of these ideas take off like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And
can be scalable too, I mean, create new ideas nationwide for sure. So good stuff.
Love it.
And one more announcement here before I start the interview. You won the Distinguished Service Award
thank you.
For this year. Congratulations on that.
Tomorrow we get the official award.
Okay.
But it sure is lovely being recognized by my peers.
No doubt.
But you know what?
Congratulations.
I'm very blessed to be in the community.
For sure. Yeah. So your picture's on one of the
my forever young
banners.
picture.
Your what?
My forever young picture. The one I took a few years ago.
It looks good. Looks good. Well, congrats. And very well deserved as well. So
thank you.
Good stuff. All right. Let's turn to the topic at hand here. Is your work with Cook Solutions Group, one of our fine sponsors. Thank you very much, Cook Solutions Group. But you have worked with them not only at Rize Credit, but at your previous credit at South Bay as well. That says a lot right there.
It's been a long-term relationship. Yes, return. You know what? I really feel that Cook Solutions is about long-term partnerships. For sure. It's not a short-term deal. And we were just talking about the story of when we first met Cook Solutions, and I was at South Bay Credit Union, and I wanted an ITM solution. I believed that video technology was going to be, this is way pre-COVID, so this is like 2016.
Oh, wow.
2017, we started those conversations. And I thought, this is a way to scale branches, right, for a small credit union. And not only did, when I met with Cook, they said, all right, here's how we can do this solution. But I told them, I can't afford that. Like, what can we do? What can I really do to make this work?
Yeah.
And we got our pencils out, and we figured out a way of deploying the solution that my little old credit union could afford. And I was quite a happy camper. Thank you very much.
I bet you were.
Which led to a whole different way that we were able to respond to COVID. We had
your
ITMs,
timing on that.
We had service available to our members, and it was a big deal.
Yeah,
so,
good deal.
Yeah, so it turned out to be really good. And that was it started, like I said, more than a decade ago, and that relationship has kind of stayed in we see each other at conferences. We've shared an employee, and so we take a relationship to
Jen Oliver. You are redefining a true partnership with a vendor. Oh my gosh!
Right. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Employees.
You know what? This is a community, a family. Credit unions and their partners, right? I feel like you're my family. I've known you for so long. It's a community. It's tight knit, and it's something that is very special for our industry. And so we participate.
So how are you using them in the same way at Rize, or
so at Rize we don't have ITMs, so we did not use them for deploying ITMs. But what we use them for is their top-notch security systems, and they bring new technologies to the table.
Yeah.
So if I've got a problem that I want to try to solve the technology in our branches, I call them up.
Well, it sounds like they're kind of a jack of all trades almost, when it comes to technology.
Yeah, and I think as a good partner, they use their expertise to help us solve problems, and that's what we want in a partner.
Indeed. So share with me, kind of what stands out for. I think we've kind of alluded to it a little bit since you're sharing employees and you've used them at 2 credit unions. So, but what stands out?
Well, authentic relationship is one, right? I think they care about our success, and it feels apparent and it feels authentic, and so those are really important traits, and the relationship goes a long way for me. So, you've got to have current products and services, so that is of course required. But the relationship goes a long way.
Yeah, sure sounds like it. Any other examples to share your work with CSG? I mean, services that have made kind of a measurable difference in your work with them over the years?
So when I first started at Rize Credit Union, we would have videos. Our teams, our whole team system would go down, and you're wondering what it was, and what it was one of our branches was trying to access the video because we had an old school DVR in our main corporate office, and so one of the branches was trying to access it, and it would just take down all of the team's meetings.
Oh gosh!
So everyone's like, "What is going on?" Right? And so we're like, we have got to do something with that. So we modernized our whole infrastructure with their security systems, and it gave us a lot of features. And so just the other day I was leaving a branch late, and I don't know my code. No. And so but I wanted to continue working, and branch manager's fine. She's like, I can activate it from my phone, and I'm like, okay,
wow.
Then I'll text you when I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And she took care of it. So it just really makes life a lot easier.
I can imagine.
The other thing that they actually consult with us, so they helped us actually reduce costs with coverage, and so that's been really, really wonderful.
Yeah, it sure sounds like that. I mean, because I've talked to other credit unions who are working with them, and they really kind of bend over backwards for credit unions that they're working with. They really want to make it work, just like you described at South Bay, how you guys made the ITM work there, for sure. So talk about vendor consolidation with CSG, how that has impacted your ability to innovate and respond quickly to issues out there.
Vendor consolidation, I mean, there is no consolidation. I mean, there isn't a lot of, so are you talking about the vendors consolidating, or are you talking about like us, credit unions consolidating, trying to?
Probably credit unions consolidating, because there's a bunch of them out there, as you just...
There is, and you know what? I'll be honest with you. I would like a streamlined group of partners that could serve our needs. It would be lovely, right?
Yeah.
And so, there's always kind of this balance, trying to get the new innovation, trying to make sure that you're getting the latest and greatest. Or can you leverage your current partners to get even more and better? And so, it takes a partner that's really listening to the needs of the credit union, and I would love to be able to kind of consolidate those vendors. The other thing too, even talking about the other side of it, the more credit unions share in these partnerships, I think we can kind of share ideas and ways to use things, and so that cross-pollination really works really well.
Everybody rises when that happens. Jen Oliver. Bada boom. I'm here all week.
Good stuff.
Exactly. So how do you see your partnership with CSG evolving as you plan for future projects here, as technology continues to evolve at a rapid pace too?
Well, yeah, technology is constantly evolving, and it's going faster and faster and faster. So, it's just one of those things. They will reach out to us and talk about what our needs are, and and then they bring us solutions that fit those needs. And so what I like is they're looking ahead, they're scanning. What's keeping you up at night? What are you thinking about for later? And I'll tell them my crazy ideas. And hey, if they can find some traction, we can get something going, then we'll partner again.
I love it when people like you have these crazy, but they're not so crazy. Mm-hmm. You might think they're crazy, but when you see it and you kind of look outside the box, you go, that could work, and that could really revolutionize things. Yeah. So, and you are one of those that do that. So we are very happy to have you in this industry, Jen Oliver. So last question for you here. If another credit union CEO asked you why you should work with CSG, what would you tell them?
I would say, why not? No. No, honestly, I would tell them that if they want a good, authentic partner, somebody to talk to, mm-hmm. someone to share with, I would definitely call CSG up.
Yeah, for sure. And to like we said earlier, really work with you, and make whatever your need is work for you individually,
I truly believe they care about our success.
Yeah. I think
these
so
things
too.
Don't happen overnight.
That is true. That is true. All right, Jennifer Oliver, anything else here to add before I let you go for the day?
No, but you have a great day. Enjoy your conference.
I'll do my best, and you as well.
Studio Lounge interviews brought to you by Valera, Cook Solutions Group, Backbone, and Despite Impossible Podcast.